Thank God we got Justin and he legalized that marijuana. I remember how bad it was when they didn't have it legalized. It's cleaned up significantly. All hail Justin, I love him. But beside that, he's been a great prime minister. He's doing everything traditionally. Everything was so traditional when that queen died. She was such a traditional queen. She was the Queen Elizabeth. There wasn't anybody other queen that I knew until I got older. I started to learn more about the Queen Victoria and all that, and that we have the Victorian era and all that. But I had heard the Victorian era as I started to get into renting and all that, renting houses. That's real estate business, right? You're renting and everything like that. That has to do with the Victorian era because in London, there's a lot of Victorian. In Canada in general, there's a lot of Victorian in the cities and whatnot, and other places. So I learned a lot about that. The Queen has, well, there's a lot to learn about the whole family. Now we have a king. All right, I thought it was going to be the other guy. I thought it was going to be the younger one to match our young prime minister. Oh, they were jealous. They were. I remember when my father learned that Justin was going to be our prime minister. He was like, "Wow, he's so young." There was a sense of camaraderie. There was some speculation. No, but he's been great. But and then we got Doug Ford. But beside Doug, where was he heading with it? Oh, we had the Queen. Yeah, we did, and we got to see more of the King. We got to see more of the King. We got to see the Canadian side of it. There's a federal holiday. I said there should have been some. I think a lot of people will choose to observe if they choose to observe afterwards. I just couldn't believe it when I seen that little casket, and I couldn't believe it that there lay the Queen. Just the little Queen. I just can't believe it. I don't know what to say about it. She wasn't too big of a character when it came to her height and everything. I remember her. And yeah, and she meant a lot. I mean, the observance is every time we look at our money, we'll see the Queen. We'll see if that ever changes. They say they may implement King on the Queen and all. I mean, sorry, King on the cents on the money eventually, similar to how we had the head of the Queen. I even like that other one, the Prince. I thought he could be the next king afterwards. And then you got Harry and Meghan Markle. We didn't know if she was going to. They had a long selection. They had a long time selecting. They had me perform rap music for it. They let us know. You can see on my channel. They let me know exactly. They let all the citizens know she was in care and everything. They had queued me in. I had a very nice bottle come in of what was it? I had 3 or 4 meals come in. I had the bottle come in. It was an expensive $50 bottle. He did music. He did videos. It was unbelievable. The amount of videos, music, content, Twitters, images, pictures. It was a big StacksAMilli Queen Canada takeover on YouTube, on everything. You had all types of meals. You had the Queen music. You had Reese's Pieces, Mr. Pringles, Crystal Light, lots of different products, Hack Forum stuff, Nivea, cocoa butter. There was so many different people involved in this one. Soft soap, King Charles. You had the Mr. Pringles. You had the Queen's Bar and Grill. They were the ones that supplied the bottle. I had to pay for it. All right, he had to pay for it. It was all really big. There was all types of stuff. Played a lot of Xbox, Microsoft Xbox. We got to know the real egghead. So much different stuff. The Adonis experience. I got a Dow Strong knife. Now he sees how important he is here in Canada as a man. Like it was a mark of time when I had went out on my tour and all that. It was a big mark of time. I had seen that. I just know he's back doing all right. He's moving like the Mack truck. But we got to protect this Mack truck. He's doing everything for the economy and everything, you know. All these videos, they get people to buy. Believe it or not, you know, people don't understand but I get gifts and all that. Like, people buy like 4.6K on the Reese's. That sold a lot of Reese's candy bars. If 5,000 people watched it, they bought at least 1,000 candy bars. Like, people weren't just watching it and not buying no Reese's. All right, but Reese's says, all right, he's good for the economy. We'll keep him around. You know, pizza selling, Queens, you know, all the restaurants are starting to sell again. People are getting into it. People are on the groovy movie and all that. I don't know what to call it. I was trying to come up with a word that he would have said. Harvey's, man, that was good. Harvey's is doing good. I am a customer of Harvey's. Just me being a customer is a benefit. On top of the people that watch the videos and be customers. They watch the Tim Hortons. It appetizes them. They have to have. I mean, look at the views. Look at the views. He's getting a lot of views. Tattoos. People see how good my tattoo is, and then next thing you know, they want a tattoo. It's 8,000 views. 41,000 views on Julian doing the tattoo. For some reason, he snapped a quick one. I think he did a good job. It's starting to really heal. This doesn't showcase it because guess what? Oh, shit. Oh, no. I can't pull up my webcam, but he hit this area right here. It looks almost covered up. And if it isn't, he can hit it again when I go in another time, you know, and all that. But it's almost pretty much donezo malunzo. Yeah, he's playing Xbox. Playing a lot of Xbox. I even changed my avatar. Oh, I'm getting tired. I might want to go play Xbox. I don't have any Doritos. They didn't even deliver my gosh dang Amazon today. He had an Amazon with 4 Italian sodas. And look, they postponed my Italian sodas. Hi, Thomas Perron-Slote. Your package will be delivered tomorrow. I don't know, but he's not too mad. I have some of that Crystal Light or whatever. But I wanted my Everybody Loves Beef Sticks, Shorty Sausages. They have them for $5.97. And it's a big thing. I want my hot and spicy sausages and my orange soda, you know. It's one of those times where you really needed it, you know. Rice and pulses. Hopefully in the future they can just start delivering. Because I have a pretty big shopping cart for next month when I get my disability. And, oh, this is the head. That ain't the whole thing. And I want to be able to get everything I need for my necessities, for being the guy I am. He's getting these new, oh, I can't wait. I'm getting these new wheat straw dinnerware sets. Hey, I don't want to talk about firearms anymore, bud. Can you please leave me alone, man? Like, dude, can you leave me alone? I'm just a normal guy here in Ontario, man. And I'm on ODSP and I'm buying my goddamn disabled goddamn cups and bowls. And they're made out of wheat. They're microwave safe. They're dishwasher safe. I have my RCMP paperwork for my firearm. You can contact the RCMP and ask them if StacksAMilli, Thomas Perron-Slote, has his permissionary slip for that. You can even contact the military and ask them, and they will tell you yes. Or the Redenbacher. All right? Dill Pickle. Listen, we're just getting back to normality here. I wanted this dill pickle, the Colonel's at home. He got to go to Colonel's in, okay, I got to go to the movie theaters. I also got to go to Colonel's and all that, but, you know, nowadays I just want to be at home like Sagittarius Shotty, and I want to get the Orville Redenbacher, extra buttery and all that, like, and then you get the Colonel's, and then you're good. You watch your movies at home. We don't got to go down to Cineplex, baby. Like, as much as I would take Saggy to that Cineplex downtown Toronto. I would. Give me the money, I'll fucking do it, dog. I'm ready to do it. He just needs the money. Yeah, send me like $1,000,000. I'll go do the Saggy thing. I'll fucking fly down to Toronto in a heartbeat in a Ferrari. I'll go roll up here. But until that day, I'm not going anywhere near Saggy. And she ain't going anywhere near me. That's the whole gimmick. It's like you got to invest. Or at least watch my stuff. At least watch my stuff. It's hard to get money, but I know it'll come in. Look at this. Yuppic. Everybody knows this Yuppic stuff or whatever. Candy blocks, fruit flavors. You think bitches don't like this shit? Skittles. Lemon and pepper seasoning. Rosé? Rosé? Who knows Rosé like StacksAMilli and his fans? Now we have lemon pepper seasoning. Clubhouse here in Canada, available on Amazon. I'm going to get it, $25. But man, do you know this combination of spice? That Rick Ross down in he's in Atlanta, Georgia. The promised land, we can eat just like it. They have this lemon pepper. It's very good looking. I want it so much. Paprika taco seasoning. I want that. Yellow mustard. This is a good one, Nivea. Since we're doing all that Nivea right now. You have the Nivea cocoa butter. I still have it. That's my bottle of cocoa butter in my apartment. I'm so proud. See, God had said he's so proud of Tom. He's finally getting it. Like, hey, it wasn't about making the money. Tom could do that. But what about holding on to it? See, people are robbing me, stealing it. He's now figured it out. Frank's Red Hot since Tennessee. It's almost like Tom from Tennessee again, except I live here in Canada. Everybody knows Tom from Tennessee. I lived there for 1.5 years. I lived in Florida for 5 years. I got to go down there and go to school and learn all about American lifestyle, agriculture. He did the whole Epcot tour. And then he did Berkeley. And then he did Texas A&M. And then he did University of Florida. He did all these ones. He did Harvard with Mark Zuckerberg. All he did was get into the school stuff. He was an Ivy League kid. He just couldn't, as many are, and that's my crew. You know, you want to be Ivy League, but unfortunately you and your family couldn't afford to be Ivy League. You know no one's going to give you a scholarship or nothing like that. You're a StacksAMilli kid, you know, or a guy or whatever. Even a man. Even the men, you know, we're smart. We know all about it or whatever. We just never got to go to it, you know. And I'm one of them that actually gets to work with them. I'm connected to Sergey. I'm connected to Elon Musk. He's connected to old El Paso. He's working with everyone because I was one in a million. But you can be one of my fans and be just like me, following along with us. Bush's Best, French's, StacksAMilli, Carhartt, the whole 9 of them. And then you can also be like a little StacksAMilli and follow in your father's footsteps, I guess. Or whatever your name is. There's tons of people that learned off this Stacks. NBA Youngboy. There's girls. There's boys. There's a lot of people, eh? And now it's a new generation. And for this generation, StacksAMilli's doing everything on video. He used to be like this live. Everybody could testify. He was live and all that. But now he's got this deal where he's actually getting a good majority of the stuff is getting recorded now. It's not just live or whatever. So that's good. He's figured that one out for himself. That's a big one because he was already successful by himself. Now we're on video too. Yeah, it was like that. Like VHS to HD to DVD. I mean, yeah, he had the one business, but he didn't have the other. And even Amazon is missing this guy. Where was he? There was this guy everybody had invested into that was supposed to be showing Amazon on video. Something, believe it or not, is still, well, now here it is. There isn't much HD Amazon video. It's a lot of moving pictures, a lot of nothing like StacksAMilli's Yankee Candle. It's a candle that Tom has always wanted. I think this job is going to get good. It starts with a Yankee Candle. And that's what they said to me when my mom, when she first started her job. It was, when you first get your job, get a Yankee Candle for the house. It lasts longer. It's the best smelling candle. Hallmark, I've been into the Hallmark stores all around, and they sell Yankee Candle, but also does the mall. And it's taken a lot of learning, but I've learned what these Yankee Candles now are. He's learned what these bath bombs are now. And then he also learned what these lotion things, like what the lotion is and all that. I was wondering, how do these women smell so good? It's their lotion, honey. They got all the best lotions. It soaks into your skin. As featured on StacksAMilli, Nivea Cocoa Butter. But there's all different ones for all different times, for men and women. What's this one? Cetaphil? Cetaphil, that's almost like, I think, sort of like it's a medical moisturizing lotion. If you got generally really dry skin, you need a medical grade one that's free of any of those scents and all that.
What it needs. New and improved Cetaphil moisturizers are specially formulated with our dermatologist-backed blend of ingredients to replenish your skin's moisture barrier. Cetaphil, complete care for your sensitive skin. Give your
Cetaphil. I never did have that Cetaphil. I'm stuck on this Nivea. I've had the Aveeno with the oats and all that. That was a good one for a while. He liked it, but then it got too much for my skin. Too bulky of it. This one looks pretty nice. It's a one with some peach and all that. So that's how they get this really nice smelling skin. My mom really loved lotion. My mom even used this tanner and all that. Banana Boat. No Hudson. St. Ives. I was looking at St. Ives. They're a good price too. $4.49 for a big bottle of this St. Ives. It wasn't until that gosh dang jail visit that I learned as a man the importance. The women already knew. Most of them already knew the importance of the St. Ives. The Rings of Power, that one really sure did shine through. It did shine through. I got a Post-it note stuck to my foot. Speaking of Post-it notes, school glue. He doesn't have that, but I have Post-it notes. My mom, she has one of these. He doesn't. Food Saver. But I'm famous for my Food Saver commercial and review. Everybody knows that from all around the world. If you've ever searched Food Saver on YouTube and all that, he's famous for that. But I don't have a Food Saver myself. That's my mom's Food Saver. Maybe one day StacksAMilli can have a Food Saver too. There's a lot of stuff that the companies have said, all right, you can have one too and all that, but not Food Saver yet. But I can buy a Food Saver myself one day. You know what I mean? Glade candles. There's the Dow Strong. That's not too expensive. $20 and you got one of these Dow Strong steel arms or whatever. I guess that's what they're calling them, steel arms. Where are we? Yankee Candle. I almost fell for another Yankee Candle. It's this one. Village Candle. This one's perfect for Christmas. I'm a big Christmas guy myself. He's going to be working on all types of Christmas music in the future. I got children's music. I have rap music. I got the whole nine. You got some music that you wouldn't want your kids seeing, and then you got some music you would. But I categorize them and all that or whatever. And next thing you know, your kid's a grown up. So you can show people some songs that you like if you're a DJ. Like if you're a big fan of me, play the song in front of people that you think they'd like or whatever, or the video that you like. Because not everybody goes through my whole catalog. You would have to be my biggest fan. This one looks really nice. Even StacksAMilli could afford this one day. Oh, it's not that one company. It's Village Candle, a very similar one, though. Juniper, fir, cedarwood, and musk. That would be a really nice one to have in the apartment.